And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for him.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Fred VanVleet out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Duren. Then there's Alperen Sengun. And it's Bird in at the small forward position. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Grayson Allen is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Well, it's fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Here's VanVleet. Pass to Bird. Over Allen. And it's Bird missing. Ingram against Caruso. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Five to shoot. Picked by Pirtle. This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
We played just over a minute here in the first. And it's Bird missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Down low. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barnes.
We have seen Jakob's role on offense grow over the years. He is a high percentage shooter from inside.
To the inside. It's stolen by Barnes. Quickly with the ball. VanVleet covering. Quickly passes to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Here's VanVleet. And the shot goes in.
Well, VanVleet likes to work up close and personal at the basket. Always ready to take it inside.
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Barnes finds Allen. Back to Barnes. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Both free throws good from Barnes. Gone 1 for 3 so far. VanVleet scanning the floor to the right side. Bird passes to Duren. Caruso with it. Pass to Bird. Just 5 on the clock. Over Ingram. Back to Caruso. Here's Bird, covered by Ingram. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Fires in the triple. VanVleet's got 5 now.
And for VanVleet, most of his shot attempts come from beyond the arc.
Quickly passes to Allen. Left side Ingram. Pass to Quickly. Left side Ingram. The 3. And again, Toronto, no good. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Duren. And he hits it to tie the game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And Toronto has possession. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Allen. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14, and he connects with a jumper. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Bird. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Bird. And here's Duran. Clock at 6. Back to Caruso. Here's Bird. He buries it from 3.
Ooh, Caruso's got that good eye. He can spot any opening.
Toronto trailing. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to Duran. Back to Van Vliet. Pulls it in from the elbow. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Van Vliet's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Picking the defense apart. I doubt that they thought Van Vliet would take that.
Quickly against Van Vliet. And he can't jam it through.
Love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Back to Şengün. Bird passes to Şengün. Van Vliet with it. Pass to Bird. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Şengün. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
By and large, Şengün has good shot selection, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
With the teardrop. The shot by Ingram, no good. Gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Bird passes to Caruso. Van Vliet outside. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. And Şengün throw it down.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Raptors making a change here. Dick's checked in.
Şengün at the line for watch.
Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Christie's checked in for Caruso. Time for the 2K leaderboard, showing numbers from the second half of the season, teams that love to run.
Here's a team that is not being slowed down by the long NBA season. They've been looking to push the ball every chance they can get.
Allen on the wing. Outside Ingram to end the run. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Pass to Christie. Back to Van Vliet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Van Vliet's got 9. Raptors trail by 5. Outside Ingram. Back to Quickly. Hurdle with the ball. Now here's Ingram. Pass to Quickly. Just 5 on the clock. Allen with a screen on Şengün. Here's Quickly. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Here's Christie. Coming off a 12-point game. three-pointer, Van Vliet. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Quickly passes to Ingram. Kicks it to Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Van Vliet. The three from Quickly. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game. Duran, the pass to Van Vliet. Ooh, stolen by Allen. On the wing Quickly. Guarded by Van Vliet. Outside Dick. To the middle. Here's Allen. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Bird. The 3 is up. Christie's shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Ingram. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Ingram's got 8.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
Dick brings the double team. And it's Bird missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
That's a nice-looking jump shot. Ingram has shortened his motion since entering the league, and it's paying dividends.
And the visitors call time here. Changes for Toronto. Robinson, he's checked in for Pirtle. Barnes comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Walter in for Allen. Now Van Vliet. 15 in his last outing. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for the away team, Alperen Şengün. At the line for 1.
Trying to establish some post pressure for Şengün tonight.
Şengün, no good on the free throw.
Lots of promise in Şengün's game. Certainly has the frame to be special.
Reddish against Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Quickly. Over Simmons. And it's Quickly with a miss.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Christie. Quickly with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Blocked.
A little attitude on that swat. Şengün making his presence felt. And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Barnes, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Unselfish
That's
basketball.
what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Abaji's checked in for Quickly.
Team Burt going to my bench tonight defensively. Get these young guys out here to hustle.
3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc.
Give Bird a break tonight. He's tired.
Pass to Şengün.
The in-season fatigue is catching up to him, I think. Not shooting well right now.
1:25 left to play in the first.
It's a long
Right
season for
side
that
Reddish.
man.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Şengün finds Reddish.
Nice.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers
Nice
for
cut by
Brandon
Reddish.
Ingram.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Gotta remember, Bird's been averaging somewhere around 43 minutes a night, averaging a usage rate close to about 47%.
First one
He's
falls
tired.
for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Raptors trail by 10. Pass to Robinson. Here's Abaji. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Outside Barnes. To stop the run. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
And you could feel the swat from here. Simmons packs a punch on these blocks.
Team Larry Bird.
Their energy coming in.
Good
Terrific
defensive chemistry right now.
so far.
I'm loving
Come
this.
up with a much
Beautiful
better
to
start
watch.
than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Robinson. He's scoreless. Pass to Dick. Oh,
Good
Simmons with
defense.
the block.
An
Team Bird right now.
defensive selection in this league. Ben Simmons has all the tools to be elite on this end.
Just a superb read on
Good
defense.
recovery
to come
by
up with the
Simmons
block.
on that. Barnes had him
What a
beat.
play. I mean,
Recover.
that'll have the offense
Can't-
thinking twice
Simmons
about
has
taking
that height.
shots
He's always going
in
to
his
be able to get back in
presence.
the picture. A la Scottie Pippen. Even when he gets beat, he's got that reach.
30 seconds left to play in the first. 4 on the clock. Abaji, the pass to Robinson.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounder. And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Christie. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Şengün, no good.
Oh, Şengün. Gotta hit that, man.
How you finish a quarter. You play to the buzzer. You never know.
I
what's
tell
gonna
you,
happen.
life in the NBA, man.
Whoa!
It is a it's a make or miss league.
Yeah, that's one
Şengün
of a
misses a
100 type
layup,
shot.
they
But
get the
hey,
rebound.
that is why you just throw it
Full
up
court
there.
three.
And that concludes the first quarter of play.
The breaks of the
Up
game.
9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Okay, let's take a look at our. Okay, the Birdman should be well rested. But I don't think he's really in the best situation really to take over the game tonight. He looks a little lethargic. Bring in Beverly because Van Vliet carried us in that quarter, really. Give Şengün a rest. Bow's injured right now, so he's on the reserve right now. So we can't go to him. We'll bring in Wagner. And I guess we'll go ahead and keep Simmons in. And we'll bring. I like the way Christie and Reddish are playing. I'm gonna keep them out there, build some chemistry together because they're really doing a good job defensively.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
They've got Wagner. Cam Reddish is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position.
Are you serious? What a sweet
Establishing
move.
our post-up
Broke his
players
ankles
tonight.
on that one.
Now here's Barnes.
Good
and there's the
defense.
call on Scottie
Ben
Barnes.
Simmons.
That's his first foul of the game.
Good D.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing
Team
the
Bird playing
contact.
some defense tonight, man. That's some
Gone
good
3 of
defense out
6
here.
from deep so far.
Good positional defense.
Beverly outside. Wagner against Robinson. And Wagner gets it to go.
Yeah,
we
their
got the
defense
bigger
is
guys.
starting to wear down. That's 3 straight
Punch them
buckets
inside
at the
with our
rim.
size.
Raptors trail by 13. Outside Robinson. Dick, the pass to Barnes. Robinson, a screen on Simmons. The 3 from Barnes. It's hauled in by Reddish. shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Pass to Wagner. Back to Beverly. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Abaji. On the wing, Grady Dick. Fires it from 18. And it comes off the front of the rim. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Reddish passes to Simmons. Now here's Reddish. He's closely guarded. Nails it from 3. Christie's got his second bucket on the night.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right.
We might not need Bird tonight. Bird got the night off tonight the way we're playing.
Outside Dick. Back to Barnes.
Guys are playing great tonight.
Over Simmons. And the Raptors miss
Keep
again.
in mind, Toronto's a playoff team. So there's no bum.
He is struggling so
This is a
bad,
playoff
and
team.
he has not looked
We're
comfortable.
currently at number
all
6 seed
game.
right now.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Beverly. Reddish with it. To the inside. Here's Wagner. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
I said we might not need Bird tonight, but I know where my bread is. But
He makes it first.
I'm no fool. Get Larry back in there. Anything can happen. I know where my bread is buttered.
And both free throws good for Wagner. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Nothing on offense from them yet in this second quarter. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. And here's Beverly. No points yet. Caruso outside. Pass to Bird. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wagner. Here's Bird. And they're running. Here's Barnes. Finished off the break. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
An all-out hustle from Barnes, running the floor to get the bucket.
Here's Bird. There's the block. Here's Walter. Beverly defending. Outside Dick. Pass to Walter. Robinson on the wing. Here's Dick. No good with the triple.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Count it. Bird's got 5 now. And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys.
See, that's why you don't want to play
see
hurt
this.
players.
And man, this
Grady
really
Dick was
doesn't
hurt.
look good. Just the way it happened.
Try to play through, and
you
that's what
know it's
happens.
serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him
Now,
out
they're a
of
playoff
any
team, and Grady Dick is an important part of their team. That's going to hurt them in the playoffs.
Here's Abaji. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And that one's good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now here's Beverly. Caruso outside. Back to Beverly. Pass to Wagner. 5 to shoot. Caruso outside. From deep three-point land. Here's Bird. Duren, the pass to Bird. Back to Duren. Wagner outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Some changes for Toronto. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Robinson. And Ingram is subbed in for Lewis. Outside Ingram. Pass to Mobo. Here's Walter. Beverly defending. Here's Abaji. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Duren.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Şengün checked in for Wagner. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Caruso, the pass to Bird. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Bird's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Beverly. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Bird from 15 feet away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Toronto making a switch here. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. Taking a look at the visitors here. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And, of course, there's Toronto. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Well, right now for Toronto, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that move. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in. It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Beverly outside, down low, shoots from the right block. Caruso. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Allen. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
And you watch Alex Caruso on defense, RJ. He forces his fair share of turnovers.
Yeah, he's got great instincts, quick hands. You can't be loose with the ball around Caruso, one of the best one-on-one defenders in the game. And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's Şengün. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Allen with a screen on Şengün. From 12 feet. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Ingram's got 14.
And we continue to watch the rise of Ingram. He just keeps adding to his offensive repertoire.
Caruso outside. Pass to Duren. Şengün with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Houston.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboards.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Let's find out the news on Grady Dick. Allie, what's the update?
Thanks, guys. guys, I got a status report from the Raptors head athletic trainer. All signs point to a high ankle sprain.
And that's why you don't play injured players. Now he's out for 6, 8 weeks.
Their sights, this is a serious blow, but we'll see if they can maintain their momentum. Back to you.
Guys get hurt,
Thanks
just
for
sit
the
them down,
update.
man.
Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto. Here's Ingram. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact and getting to the line.
Pass to Bird from deep three-point range. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Barnes. Takes a three. Knocks down the long J. Barnes has got 7 points for the quarter.
Don't see that a ton from Barnes. I mean, he's showing he can really get rid of it.
Here's Van Vliet. Second chance shot. Pass to Bird. Duren the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Bird passes to Duren. And finally they hit one. Duren's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Takes a step back. Outside Ingram. Shot from the top of the key. Christie with a rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside Ingram. Outside Barnes. Van Vliet against Quickly. Outside Ingram. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
There is value in traditional fives like Pirtle. They can grab glass and they can get you bonus points.
Pass to Christie. Here's Bird. Now Duren. Here's Bird, covered by Ingram. Fades. And it's Bird missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Şengün. Pass to Bird. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for the away team, Larry Bird. One shot.
Zero wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Van Vliet, the pass to Bird. Here's Şengün. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Barnes.
That's his second personal foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the away team, Alperon Schengen. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
65.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race. We get to see the haves and the have-nots on this list.
A few of have-nots have really disappointed. Shaq, have I ever disappointed you?
Never on the court, Kenny, but as a broadcaster, still not sure about you.
You'll come around.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Toronto Raptors.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Duren, no good. Raptors trail by 21. Barnes with it. Caruso covers. Allen against Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Shoots over Caruso. Barnes, no good. Gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Allen outside. Ingram on the wing. Hits a three-pointer. Ingram's got 22 points.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Şengün, a screen on Quickly. Van Vliet, the pass to Bird. Duren with a screen on Ingram. Pass to Duren. Shot clock at 5. Here's Şengün. Pirtle grabs a miss. Here's Barnes. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Barnes has got 13 now.
Phenomenal work from the mid-range. Barnes continuing to hone this part of his game.
To the left wing. Here's Bird. Rebound Toronto. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Caruso outside. Van Vliet, the pass to Caruso. Back to Van Vliet. Gets an open look and hits it. He's got 14.
Set him up properly. Van Vliet will knock that down.
Quickly passes to Pirtle. Stolen by Van Vliet. In transition, here they come. And here's Caruso outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Caruso's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Outside Ingram. Puts it up from 12. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Pass to Bird. Now Şengün. Van Vliet on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Duren. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Duren's got 6 points.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Raptors trail by 21. Allen outside. Pass to Barnes. From outside the arc. Caruso grabs the board.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Hurdle with some nice D. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. For 3, Allen. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard, but his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
Duren, no good.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Counted from distance. Ingram's got 27.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Şengün. 16 points for him. That one goes in. 19 points in the game.
Vision coming out for Şengün, seeing the floor better and better.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Every team needs those veterans to show how to be a pro, to build chemistry, and teach the youngsters how to play the right way. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic said, "There's just more accountability when it's coming from another player, so I empower guys to communicate, talk, and be on the same page." Ryan, it helps.
Has to. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Bird. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside. Here's Barnes. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Barnes has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Pass to Bird. The fadeaway. Rebound Toronto.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
The three from Quickly. Buries it from 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
And the visitors call time here. Baji's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Allen. And let's turn to the league leaders now and check out which teams are tops in rebounding this season.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Here's Wagner. 6 points for him. Beverly outside. It's stolen by Pirtle. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Nice D from Wagner. Gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Beverly takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Quickly passes to Pirtle. It's stolen by Beverly. And they're pushing it up. Ahead. And Reddish gets it to go. Reddish has got 6.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Hurdle with a screen on Simmons. Down low. Another shot. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Reddish finds Simmons. Wagner with a screen on Barnes. Now Simmons. No made baskets yet. 5 on the clock. Pass to Beverly. Rebound Toronto. Here's Walter. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Here's Abaji. Beverly defending. The three. That shot is off.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Simmons. Out to Beverly. The three is up. Abaji with a rebound. Raptors trail by 19. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Wagner. Oh, he cranks it down right on top of Jakob Pirtle.
Using his size to spot and exploit these holes in the defense. That's a good find there by Simmons.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Now here's Quickly. Pass to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Simmons. They still need this. And the layup good by Barnes. Barnes has got 19 points.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
Simmons looking around. To the middle. Christie. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Walter. It's Barnes on the wing. Here's Abaji. Off target with the 3.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Simmons. Back to Beverly. Six on the shot clock. Unloads. To the left side wing. Outside Reddish. The long distance 3 is buried. Reddish has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Quickly against Beverly. Now here's Barnes. Tightly guarded. Called in by Reddish. Gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Christie, shooting 1.
And that one misses. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Now here's Beverly. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Not going to go that time.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Pass to Goodwin. Here's Mobo. No points so far. Clock at 4. Here's Goodwin. 3-pointer, no good. Christie passes to Wagner. Robinson with a steal. At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Cam Reddish is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Christie in at the 2. Here's Abaji. Beverly defending. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
Here's Christie. Walter pulls it in. Here's Goodwin. Beverly defending. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Walter. From deep. It's tipped. And they're able to recover. Off the mark there with a 3.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pulls it. Nice shot by Christie.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Here's Abaji. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Pass to Christie. Now here's Beverly. To the paint. With the fadeaway. No good off the glass.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's Goodwin. Here's Abaji. The 17-footer, and the jumper falls for him.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Beverly outside. Outside Simmons. Pass to Wagner. And he lays it up and in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Goodwin. Here's Abaji. Pass to Mobo. There's the 3. And Simmons grabs the board. Gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Christie. Shoots over Walter. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's got 4 points this quarter.
There's just enough space for him to get to the rim. And look, the finish, yeah, that was flawless.
Here's Walter. Pass to Goodwin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
The Raptors making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Nance outside. Beverly outside. To the wing, right side. Nance outside. Here's Reddish. Oh, what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Pass to Walter. Here's Goodwin. Outside Ingram. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Ingram's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, Ingram has great scoring instincts. He knows how to find shots and capitalize on them.
Pippen, the pass to Beverly. Here's Pippen. Nance outside. Watford outside. Beverly on the wing. Count it. Good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Right wing. Back to Ingram. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Graham?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to Pippen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team. Pippen taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, B.A., and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Now here's Ingram. Knocked away. Watford with it. Now quickly defending. Back to Barnes. 13 feet out. Here's Pirtle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Larry Nance picks one up.
Just staying active. That's a big part of Pirtle's game.
At the line for your Raptors.
That one's off.
2 shots.
Good on the second one. Got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Beverly, the pass to Pippen. And here's Watford. Pass to Pippen. Clock at 6. And here's Beverly. No good on the 3.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Tries again. They shoot again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Big body Jakob using that size to get into position. Quality job.
Beverly, the pass to Watford. Nance with it. Reddish on the wing. Back to Nance. Pass to Beverly. Beyond the arc. Rebound Toronto. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Ingram on the wing. Connects from downtown. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
Beverly, the pass to Watford. Pass to Pippen. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 16th rebound on the night. Beverly against Allen. Now here's Quickly. Here's Ingram. Over Nance. The shot by Ingram, no good. Gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Now here's Beverly. Pass to Watford. Reddish on the wing. Watford with a screen. To end the drought. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the away team, Cameron Reddish. At the line for one.
Quickly with the ball. Outside Ingram. Pass to Barnes. Puts it up from 12. And too long on the shot. Gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Quickly. Out to the right wing. Got a piece of it. Ingram on the wing. Outside Barnes. Launches a three. Gets hauled in by Reddish. Reddish has got 5 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Watford the pass to Beverly. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
Now here's Pirtle. Pass to Quickly. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. And Watford pulls it down. Gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Beverly, the pass to Nance. Back to Beverly. Watford outside. Reddish on the wing. Watford with a screen. Reddish misses. Raptors trail by 21. The 3 from Quickly. Here's Pirtle. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Pirtle's got 5 points in the quarter. And the visitors call time here.
Make some noise, Toronto. It's time.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Alperen Şengün.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. The Raptors shooting just 37% since the fourth quarter got started. Here's Walter. Sinks that one from the post. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Pippen. To the inside. And Nance with the slam.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Abaji. Robinson in the post. He's guarded by Nance. Offensive rebound. Van Vliet left side. Here's Okoro. Off with the layup. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for
Man, Larry Bird got a much-needed rest.
Yeah, and this team was
I know y'all might not like that. Y'all tune in to see Bird play, but
challenge, and they earned this.
it's a long NBA season, man. You got to take the
Wraps
rest
it
of
up.
it. You can get it.
For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Alperen Şengün.
Got a tough game against Minnesota coming up. on the road, so it's important that Team Bird got this rest for Larry Bird. Defense really showed up tonight, though, man. They held these guys at 38%, 88 shots, only giving up 44 points off the bench tonight. That's getting it done. Just a good all-around performance by Team Bird. Good execution in the half court. Just solid basketball. Ingram trying to play hero ball. Poltil 17 rebounds. That's the story for them, man. That's not going to get it done. They're a playoff team, though. But I tell you one thing, I think what hurt them, though, was the fact that they played Grady Dick, who aggravated his injury. Let's take a look and see how he's doing. Look at that. See, this is why you don't play injured players, because you better off to just go ahead and rest them, because you have the chance to get them even further injured. Now he's got 2 injuries he has to nurse, and the playoffs are going to start in less than a week and a half, and they're a playoff team. They're not going to have one of their main shooters. Probably not back into the second round if they make it that far, which they probably won't without him. So they basically just destroyed their playoff chances. Sad. Bad management. Bad team management. But Team Larry Bird, though. Bird with 19 points, not his lowest performance of the season. But he didn't need it. He didn't even play in the fourth quarter. Let's take a look at his splits. First quarter, he had 3 points. Second quarter, that's where he did most damage in the second. 14 points. Third quarter, he had 2 points. And the fourth quarter, didn't play. A DNP. Which for superstars, in the fourth quarter, that means your team is doing a good job. Or they're getting blown out. It's one or the other. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights here. It's Team Bird getting the win tonight. Alfred Şengün was the man. Shutting the lane down. Getting on the glass tonight. Question is, can he keep this up? Remember, he was traded. We took that trade that was offered from Houston, because I thought he was going to come in here and really add another dimension to the front court of Team Larry Bird. He does it, but he doesn't do it consistently. So we'll see what happens here. This is a good performance by him. And that's what we're looking for. 16, 11, 12 rebounds a night. That's what I'm looking for. Maybe 4 assists, because he does draw double teams against low post mismatches. That's what I'm looking for out of him. About 16, 19 points a game, 12 rebounds, and about maybe 3 to 4 assists. He got 5 a night. Van Vliet did a good job tonight, managing the show early. That was off that that pinch post play, where we run Şengün with the high pinch post and interaction off of that. That's just good old-fashioned scrapping. Not a lot of big highlights here. Mostly just good, sound, fundamental basketball. Good plays. Just us running plays in the half court. But Bird's still Bird, though. He's gonna have a couple of nice shots in there. Bird's good for about at least 1 a night. He'll give you something, some kind of insane jump shot or something like that right there off the glass fadeaway here. So that's the story out here from Toronto, man. Pretty ho-hum game. Larry Bird getting a big rest because they've got a tough game coming up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here. No, actually, nope, my fault. They're playing Washington. They get 1 day off and they play Washington. It's Team Showtime's playing the Timberwolves next. That's my bad. Yep, that's who's up next. So it'll be Team Showtime taking on the Timberwolves next, and we'll see how that goes in the next game. Before I end this stream, as I always do, let's go ahead and do a quick recap of the playoff standings, as we are now getting ever so closer to the playoffs. Los Angeles, man, LeBron wants in, man. I tell you, it's funny because the Lakers were like down here at one point, and now they're the 8th seed, looking to trying to get in so they can get that first round matchup with Showtime. Because you know the first seed always plays the 8th seed in the first round. So if it happens, they'll play. Let's see what's going on in the Eastern Conference. The Eastern Conference is pretty much there. Like I said, there could be some shifting going on. I mean, Toronto just got their butts kicked, so They probably just they're still holding it. They're tied with Indiana actually. They're at tie. They're deadlocked with Indiana, so they're playing for a chance because that's the difference. Seventh seed would play the number 2 seed, I believe. So yeah, you want to stay away from the 2 seed or 7th seed because you end up playing the Knicks in the first round. It's way better to play the 3 and the 6. You'll play Atlanta. That's a far easier matchup. You don't want to see the Knicks early. You don't want that. You don't want those problems. I would much rather play in Atlanta in the first round. Maybe I would rather play Boston in the first round. The way the Knicks are playing, I don't want no parts of the Knicks in the first round. They are tough, man. Trying to beat that team is when Karl Anthony Towns gets going inside and out, and then you got Brunson going on, then you got Bridges and all those guys get going. It's tough to stop that offense. And then defensively, they're really good defensively too. But that's the story out here with the playoff picture. Let's take a look down here in the play-in tournament. Phoenix Suns are a hair away from trying to get to that 10th spot. They've won 2 games in a row. They are battling like crazy, just trying to get in. Portland's done. Portland had a moment there. They were challenging, but they're done. At 32 and 43, they're pretty much out of it. So it's going to be between Phoenix, Memphis, and New Orleans and LA. I think that could shift dramatically depending on what plays out the next couple games here. So that's going to be fun to watch. And don't discount Denver. They could move down as well. And Golden State, because a lot could happen between the 6 and, yeah. They got 43 wins, 41 wins, 39. And a lot could happen. We have 6 games left. A lot can happen here. A lot can happen because you can go from the 6th seed and find yourself in the play-in real easily. That would suck, man. You go from the number 6 seed sitting pretty. Next thing you know, you're on the road in a play-in game. Man, that's life in the NBA, baby. Life in the NBA. But with that being said, guys, I will see you coming up soon. For the next game coming up, it will be the Minnesota Timberwolves going on the road to Las Vegas to take on the 65-11 Magic Johnson from 1987 led Team Showtime. I can take this time to ask people, if you're enjoying what you're seeing here, please consider giving this video a like and check out my channel and consider maybe subscribing to it and hitting the notification bell so you see me when I go live. And check out my other playlist with other various scenarios that I've done and currently are doing with Kobe, Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, and Magic and Bird that they're seeing right now from their respective prime years. So, and also check out my other gameplays from other video games that you may like, such as, RoboCop, Far Cry, shooters, first-person shooters and fighting games and things like that. Just good old-fashioned fun. Good old-fashioned gaming for people just like good old-fashioned gaming. And with that being said, guys, I will bring this video to an end, and I will see you guys for the Timberwolves taking on Team Showtime from Las Vegas. Should be a good one.